everyone, my name is Wulandari Fernanto, and today in this video we're going to talk about the tips and tricks on how to get a high score in a TOEFL listening test. So first thing first, in this video we're going to talk about 5 tips and tricks on how to get a high score on a TOEFL listening test. And then the tips and tricks in this way is the ones that is other than studying and preparation for the test. So the tips and tricks here is when you actually do the test. Well, studying and preparation is actually really important, and I think everyone already know that you need to study whenever you are taking a test, right? So in this video we're gonna talk about things more than just studying to get a high score in the TOEFL listening test. So let us begin with the first trick. First, ears first, eyes second. So your eyes actually distract your ears because you're most likely to focus on what you have in front of you, right? Rather than just voices that isn't actually being in front of you. And on a TOEFL exam, you can only rely on the voices coming through your ear, and while still looking at the question or prompts on the screen. So you need to focus more on your ears and don't let your eyes wander anywhere rather than the text on the screen. The second one is to focus more on story rather than the vocabulary. Don't try to understand everything on the TOEFL listening conversation. It's better for you to actually know the conversation, because even if you may not understand every word, but the most important thing is that you can understand what is happening on the conversation and the context of the conversation. This way you can grasp the conclusion of the conversation and pretty much answering everything the question that is related to the conversation. The third one is to answer the question as you listen to the conversation. The recording is only played once, and you are not allowed to take notes during the entire of the test. So it is generally suggested just to answer the question right after it is asked to make sure you don't forget what the question is. Because you will be given some time to read the question first, so you are most likely to draw a picture of what the conversation will be. Fourth, focus on the keywords. This is another option for you if you think that you are not able to keep up with the whole conversation while answering. You can actually just give more focus when you heard something or keywords that is related to the question. Because you are allowed to see the question first, and then later you can wait for everything that may be related to the question. For example, if you heard a debt mentioned, or an amount of money mentioned, it is important to remember those. The fifth, the last but not least, is to be an active listener. Stop listening passively and start listening actively. In conversation passages, pay attention to the tone of voice and attitude to help you understand the direction of the conversation. Because there are questions in the listening section of TOEFL that needs you and asks you to determine the attitude of the speaker. And listen to the conversation as if you were a part of it, or vice versa. Whether or not you actually remember keywords, there are plenty of ways to make sure your brain is alert and active during TOEFL listening section. And this is one of the ways to do it. And this marks the end of this video of everything is clear and you can actually learn from this video. So I'm Hanny Fernanto. Thank you for watching.